What up? It's your boy, Dick Incredible Man, and yes, I am back at it again, and I wanted to apologize to you guys first thing, man, because I am so sorry that I haven't dove back into this, and I've been trying to set up some other stuff on the side, and it really kind of slipped my mind to do it, but I apologize wholeheartedly, man, but I'm diving back into it today, and that is Beastars, the manga. We're going to read 86 through 89, and then I wanted to read 90 through 95 together. So today we're going to do 86 through 89. So let's get right into it, man. Chapter 86, A Comet in the Abyss. In Gouhin's clinic, a female, haven't ID'd her yet. The Tibetan foxes. Is this? No. I'm not going to speculate. I'll read the chapter and we'll see. Look at my hands. Hey. Your pupils are sinking or shrinking. Can you even hear me? I'll take that as a yes. Just be patient. Heart rate is somewhat unstable. Tibetan fox female, either in teens or 20s. You're my new patient. Okay. This is the first time a male has touched my chest. I'm starting to get the picture. Louis-san, get the sick bed ready. Stage 3. Got it. Don't worry, I'm a doctor. A doctor known for his drastic practices, but a doctor nonetheless. Let's get along with it, shall we? Louis-san, 41, Gouhin-san's nurse for many years. I was like, she was 41, so that's why we don't see her now. She's probably old and retired. Okay. So he freed her, and she was on the run. But he grabbed her. Ow. You know I won't give you special treatment just because you're a female. Don't try anything stupid. This is a psychiatric clinic for carnivorous murderers. Oh, she killed someone? You're a Tibetan fox, all right? I hear that you've got the most expressionless faces. Well, don't worry. I'll make you mentally stable enough to where you can function as a member of society. So something's going on with her. So they're looking at each other. You spit easier than you can show emotions. This is going to be difficult. So she's sitting in bed. So I was brought to a psychiatric clinic because I ate someone. When did it happen? Yeah, this is an expressionless face. I see no emotion. It's the best face for a Tibetan fox. Good morning. Your treatment will be starting as of today. So she's looking at him all suspicious because he got the radio out. Ha. Sorry about the cigarette smell. You're free to hate me. Most patients do on their first day. When I start the music, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'll save your motive for murder later. Right now, I want your name and age. Wait. Doctor, you can have sex with me if you want. Oh, man. So she's willing to sell herself out to not be, I don't know what, treated or kept there in the clinic. Wow. Well, that's a new one. Are you that desperate to stay in denial? Don't waste your time acting feral. And if I were to actually have sex with you, you'd stay an irrational savage. Oh, wow. Oh, have sex with me? Take deep breaths. It's okay. You'll get your rationality back in no time. What's your name? All right. Just concentrate on your breathing. She didn't want to give him his name, or did she forget her name? I failed to get into college, the college I wanted, so I got into my backup college. But that college turned out to be run by a herbivore supremacist culture. I couldn't adapt to the environment even after a year. I got accustomed to skipping classes, and then one day I was walking on the street. A homeless rabbit started flirting with me. And then you stopped the treatment before I could finish my sentence. You are already starting to show signs of compassion. In most cases, I would continue lightly with the treatment, but in your case, it was hard to judge the proper action. Mostly because of the Tibetan fox's inexpressiveness. Really? You're inexpressive even now. How do you like the food here? It's delicious. I love it here. Good. No better way to celebrate your discharging than with a fine vegetable cuisine. Okay, so over the course of time, he's gave her the treatment that he does for like any other kill someone, and she was starting to show compassion with telling her story. Even though for us, it kind of just threw us right into it. So I'm assuming it's been maybe probably about a month for them. So now they're out having dinner, like a nice, I guess you could say couple. I mean, I don't, because they're a doctor and patient, but they're out having dinner to celebrate her discharge. But she was even starting to show signs of compassion, and I understand because society drove her to do what she did. But at the same time, you know, killing people is still wrong. So, you've been my patient for 4 months. Yeah, see, I told you time skipped. Much longer than I anticipated, but it was all worth it. Al, or it was, I don't know. It's because of the 4 months we spent together. In those 4 months, while I struggled with you, you consoled me. I got a bit of sense of humor back. And eventually my rationality. The more time I spent with you, the more guilt I felt for eating that rabbit. I see. It as proof that my treatment worked. You would never eat another animal. I want you to go back to college and get a job and live as you please. The way you are now, your deadpan face might actually gain you a loving companion. Doctor, I'm going to turn myself in tomorrow. Wow. So Gouhin-san actually treats them at the clinic and allow them to integrate back into society and live their life like nothing happened. But for someone like her, the compassion was real, and she's starting to actually feel sorry for what she did, so she's decided to turn herself in. That is legit. Now, at the very beginning, I wanted to speculate that this was Legosi's mother, but I could just be completely wrong. So she's crying, and he wipes a tear. It's a shame I couldn't see you smile. You should smile. Didn't you say that the best thing your patient can do is turn themselves in? Yeah, but it's more for society than you. I'll be sad tonight. Pandas are very emotional. All right, then. I'll smile for you. But it has to be when I get released from prison. Can you promise me that? You better make it the best smile you've ever had. The sad romance of a carnivore. Come back soon, okay? Okay, so it wasn't Legosi's mother. I jumped the gun. But I'm just saying, you gotta admit, she kind of did look like Legosi a little bit. Man. Dang, I didn't even know Gouhin had a past like that, man. Okay. Chapter 87. Hey, your home smelled nice today. I still want the honey. Give them extra shine. Well, I'm going crazy. Okay. Chapter 87. The new star wins the award for Best Supporting Actor. Okay, so we have Pina talking to this girl. Hey, your horns smell nice today. I waxed them with honey to give them the extra shine. Huh? Well, I'm crazy about them. Pina-kun, you're in the drummer club, right? Do you like it there? I was given a huge part for the New Year's performance. Are you going to see it? Of course. What are you going to be? I'm going to be the handsome youth who gets his soul stolen by the Reaper. Well, they do Reaper a lot in this play. Y'all need to find some other plays. I'm going to die at the end. Wait a minute. Is Pina going to get killed for real? Because, you know, with the honey, he put honey on his horns, and he's talking about the Reaper, and he's going to die at the end. And we still know that Riz is still crazy and wants to end Pina and Legosi. Oh, no. What? You're going to die? I'm just speculating, but I feel like that's a little bit on the nose as foreshadowing. I could be wrong. You're gonna die? That's right, I'm gonna die. Rihanna-chan, if I died for real, would you grieve for me? I think I'd laugh. What? Who the hell's Rihanna? Dude, you called her the wrong name! I don't think a guy who can't remember a girl's name is even worth a funeral. Well, I did it again. Jeez, girls really know where to hit you where it hurts. No, you should have called her the right name. Now I'm too traumatized to remember her name. I've really been losing my groove, huh? I gotta get it together. I'm perfect for the guy who dies tragically at the end. To play the play of Adler, the drummer club's tradition. It's a tragedy where Adler the Reaper goes to a girl to reap her soul, only to fall in love with her. But this performance the female wolf, Juno-san, is playing the Reaper. Okay, yeah, so it makes sense. The male, a male is going to be the one that gets killed. They're going to reverse the story since Juno is the leading actor, whatever. And I, a male sheep, am playing as her love interest. Talk about breaking the mold. That kind of casting was considered taboo until now. I mean, the carnivore reaping a herbivore soul, that's too realistic. True. So I'm the handsome love interest doomed to lose his soul. Huh? Not bad. I freaking called it. I knew it. It felt like it was too on the nose and too specific for him to mention all of that stuff. Come on, man. I was starting to like Pina too. Like, he was pompous when we first met him, but he seemed like a little egotistical. But like, once I got to know him, I started to like him as a character, and this comes along and happens. Man. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it though. Like, when he was talking to her in the hallway, I felt like he was too on the nose. And then the honey on the horns. Oh, Pina. I'm looking forward to practice today, Pina. Oh. Okay, well, maybe I jumped the gun again. My apologies. Hey, you sure surprised me, Riz Senpai. I don't think I can pee here. Can't get comfortable peeing next to a murderer, you know. Oh, dude, see, I'm rooting for you, Pina. But now you asking to get killed. Don't be mentioning this out loud. You know this guy is just waiting on the opportunity to kill you. I'm out of here. I'm going to settle things with Legosi-kun at New Year's. Oh, wow. I did figure something was going on with Legosi Senpai with the way he looked today. I wasn't expecting that, though. Good morning, the club members. Okay. You are a part of this, too, you know. You're the only other one than Legosi-kun who knows about my murder. Oh, y'all just talking about it in the open. Like, granted, there may be no one in the bathroom, but you guys are talking about it in the open. I'm asking and questioning myself, do you guys want somebody else to know? I'm not sure. I think what I'll do after I kill Legosi-kun, I'll let loose all of my emotions and devour you from top to bottom. From top to bottom, I wouldn't do that if I were you. These horns are clearly in the way, and I really don't think they taste very good. Okay, so Riz just all of a sudden took Pina's fingers and did he bite him or he just sucking on him or something? So Pina's looking shocked and surprised and scared. Huh? No. So he's just sucking on him. Sorry about that. Your finger smelled like honey. I told you. I knew the honey was going to come back into play. And Pina's just terrified. So all this boasting that he was putting up, he was really terrified because, of course, he's a carnivore, he's a herbivore. But I'm saying and then you steady keep antagonizing this man. Quit it. They're still here. Thank goodness. I'm relieved to the point where I find myself laying down on the bathroom floor. I'm more desperate to live than I thought. Oh boy, my heart. We're going to start practice now. Are the lights ready? Yeah. Does it sound good? They're A-okay. Pina-kun, you don't look so good. Are you okay? Do you remember your lines? Yeah, I'll be fine. Pina was probably up all night with some girl. He may have the looks, but acting-wise, he's nowhere near as good as Louis. Well, isn't that cute of me? I think I'm starting to feel better about this. Oh boy, boy. I'm Adler the Reaper, and I have come here this evening to reap your soul. If you have any last words, then offer them to this scythe. Okay, Juno, I see you. Then we have Riz looking on and Pina feeling some type of way. I begged for my life. Would that satisfy you, Reaper? If I beg for my life, would that satisfy you, Reapers? What? Good. He remembered his lines. Even if my life has been meaningless, my life is mine alone. And my fear of dying is also mine alone. He's talking to Riz. He's talking to Riz. He's not even talking about the play anymore. I won't give you a testament. I'll give you a heartfelt declaration. Oh, look at his face. You can take my life, but I won't cower away. But I won't cower away from you. Oh, he's super serious, man. He's super serious. And then he's kind of relaxing. Everybody's they're feeling it. They're like, oh my gosh, Pina, what? Look at the look and shock and awe on everybody's face. Eek! I spilled the paint. Sorry. What's wrong with you, dumb senpai? Can some first years get some cloth here? Sorry, we're stopping practice. We're stopping practice? Pina-kun, what's gotten into you? What do you mean? I'm going to get some water. So he started walking, and he's walking past Riz. Did you see that? He touches him. Did you see that? That acting was so real. He's good looking and good at acting. Where does that leave me? I made the right decision to give Pina-kun the important role. What does Riz think of the spirited performance of the animal who he threatened to kill? Boy, oh boy. Man, every time these chapters get me regardless, man. Chapter 88, Hell Hath No Fury. It does not. Okay. Boss, what do you think would be more valuable stuffed? Heads with antlers or heads with manes? What? The clans here like to decorate the hideouts with stuffed animal heads, preferably the heads of another clan's boss. Ha. You think this small head of mine would make for a fine interior design? I'm being serious. What shall we do if some clan that feels threatened by us comes with the sole purpose of claiming your head? Then you'll die in my stead, Ibuki. I can't believe I said steed. I can't die when things are looking so good for us. Besides, there'll be rumors that my men ate me instead. I don't want to sully the Tsushigumi's name. Wow. Of course, I'd gladly die for you, boss. Creak, clang, clang, clang. So that's the, is this the stripper chick, a female customer. Why is she sitting right next to me? Is she a wolf? Her tail? She's a wolf. That's Legosi! That's Legosi! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's Legosi. That is Legosi. Oh man, I gave myself the hiccups. Don't freak out, little senpai. Look at Legosi's face. Oh, I gave myself the hiccups. Oh man. Oh boy. I know I got a lot of explaining to do, but first, let me tell you that yes, I'm Legosi. We know. Excuse me. Sorry if my cross-dressing isn't the best. I came here through trial and error. This guy. Do I have to kill him to make him stop acting like a complete psycho? There's something that I absolutely must tell you. The boss is being targeted by a huge female. Oh my gosh, I can't stop. Oh man. What will you be having? Well, for a wolf, I would recommend the Howling Lady cocktail. I'll have that then. I'll have that then. Phew. Well, I met him. Now what? The Shishigumi member got here faster than I expected. Think what action should I take? 3 hours earlier. Excuse me. I want to go see Louis senpai so I can tell him about my resolution. If I don't know a disguise, I don't know if a disguise would work since my hair's back and all. I'm sure the Shishigumi is more on their guard than before. Excuse me. The only choice I have is to cross dress. You didn't really have to. I think you can use my wife's clothes. Disguise. Do I remind you of your wife? I'll shoot him once. I love it. This isn't good. I think Louis senpai is getting angry with me. I know it looks like I'm screwing around, but I'm dead serious. I want him to listen to what I have to say. Damn it, Legosi. Whenever I pour my life into something, he always shows up to get in my way. How shall I use this stupid disguise to make this idiotic underclassman suffer? The boss is an 18-year-old male. I don't intend to interfere with his private life, but isn't that female ugly as hell? And she's twice as big as him too. I could show him some way cuter, oh, wow, than that female. Someone who's perfect for the Shishigumi's boss. What am I supposed to do? Ibuki, yes. Leave. Got it. He's got a wide strike zone. Should have expected as much. What have I done? I set aside my anger and sense of duty in favor of my curiosity. My underclassman cross-dressed himself because he wants to tell me something. How could I not want to know what it is? Senpai, I'm so happy. Shut up. Just tell me what you need to know. So, Riz is the killer. Yes! Finally, Louis finds out who the killer is. I was waiting on this forever. Well, since I found out. Which means that bear stuffed animal act was just a facade he used to get by at the school. Exactly. He's awful. Yeah, cause he beat the brakes off Legosi too. Well, he caught him off guard, of course. Well, if you know he's the killer, hurry up and turn him in already. Why does everyone keep saying that? It's not that simple. As a fellow carnivore, I'm going to show him justice by using force. And if I lose, then I just have to let him kill me. You know I got this wound on my head from Riz. But only because I let my guard down. Yeah, he caught him off guard. Wait, you going to fight Riz 101? I'm going to settle things with him at New Year's Eve, Louis Senpai. I want you to be there to see our fight. Why should I? Louis Senpai, how many times do I have to tell you I belong to the back alley market? I have nothing to do with school anymore. Legosi grabbed Louis' arm. I'm done telling you to return to the outside world. There's a chance that this is going to end with my death. And if it does, I want you to be there to see it. Please. Legosi serious. Huh? Come on. Your face is too much. You laughed, right? How can I not? I'll take that as a yes. We'll be under the Gazura Bridge at New Year's Eve. It's in front of the school. I'll be waiting. Wait, I'm not going. Boss, where did that big female go? I rejected her. Oh, good. That's a relief. What did you expect? You think I'd go? What a fool. 3 days left. The battle in New Year's Eve is drawing near. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 89, and this is where I'm stopping at today, you guys. 89. Stains on a chopping board. Traces of a dream. I love cooking. Who's cooking these steamed tomatoes? Lift a tomato up. When you've got the tomato out of the ice water, use your nails to peel it. So Riz is in here cooking like he's just, okay, you do you. What you doing, Riz? I steamed the tomatoes. I don't want the curry to have any tomato skin. I'm sorry, I'm going to need you all to wait a bit more. Don't worry, we'll wait. Some days I cook for my roommates. Okay, see, he's even, boy, he's put, maybe it's not quite of a show. I mean, he's putting on, but I don't know, man. Cooking calms my heart down. But that's what I'm saying. You were friends with Riz. I mean, you were friends with Tim, and you killed Tim. So, but you're cooking normally and fine and putting on a show for your other friends like it's nothing? We're friends, Riz. It makes me remember clearly of Tim and that night. I'll accept every part of you, Riz. Eating is this celebration of life. Tim, when you were about to enter my mouth, you were smiling, weren't you? Probably not. He was finna die. It's tomato and soybean curry. Eat up. Thank you for the food. Your food as good as ever. Yeah, they don't know the real you. Haha. How much curry powder did you put in it? It's still good, but the flavor is stronger than normal. It's making me thirsty. But strangely enough, oh, my bad. But it's still making me thirsty. Oh, sorry, I'll be more careful next time. But strangely enough, ever since that night, I began losing my sense of taste. Yeah, because you've eaten, oh, crap, I can't talk. You've eaten, or you ate, a friend in your world, another animal or a person, and you've tasted like the blood, the bones, and all of that. So it's definitely gonna, I don't know, warp your taste a little bit. I mean, because if you were to eat that on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure your taste would be catered to that. But you only eat people every so often, so your taste is warped now. But whatever. Pill time before bed. Ah, damn! I'm running out of strength restrainers. I can give you some of mine. I've already got some with me. Yeah, he's not taking it. That's what the thing is. Strength retainer. The pills that decrease muscle mass. Bears over 2 meters tall are required to take these pills once every night. You keep those pills on you, Riz. That's impressive. Well, of course I do. You know what would happen if I skipped a day without taking a pill? I'd be able to tear off the herbivore skin like tissue paper. If we ever neglect our pills, we could find ourselves swimming in a sea of blood. I know, but yeah, see, like, oh, but this dude, we need to stay aware of our monstrous strength. Us bears, but I ate Tim the alpaca consciously, which is how he became my one true herbivore friend. It's like how food ingredients offer no resistance. That act was gentle, peaceful, and therefore consensual. My memories must become more beautiful. Oh, dude. So his memories are being completely warped about what actually happened, because there's no way that this man was smiling when he was about to be eaten. This man was scared for his life because he was going to get killed. But his memory's so warped and he's so twisted and crazy that he's thinking that him and Tim were just dancing and lollygagging and having a beautiful time just before he ate this man. My memories must become more beautiful. As long as I never forget how Tim tasted, I'll never yearn for my sense of taste. I'm often reminded of the fact that Tim is dead. Tim talked to quite a few carnivores in his club, right? What? Hey, what do you think? Nah, Riz, you ain't scared. Nah. You gonna bring up his death, and now you're suspecting that one of us killed him. Have you gone crazy, Legosi? The Grey Wolf has been trying to find out the truth about Tim's death. What are you saying? What's with those eyes? So he's trying to get everybody to be aware of Riz. And now he's having like Riz is having like mental breaks, like in the middle of the day and stuff. I knew it from the instant our eyes met. This male is trying to expose everything. He's trying to defile my friendship with Tim. Dude, you had no friendship with him. If you're willing to eat a friend, there's no friendship there to be had. I will stop your murders if it's the last thing I do. So you're the one who killed Tim, aren't you? I'm going to crush you for Tim. If this is how it's going to be, then you're going to have to become my new friend. Oh yes, he needs help. This man, he needs help. New Year's Eve, Riz. Don't think you'll continue living like this after the year's end. Salt. It's so salty. The sugar tastes sweet and the vinegar tastes sour. I'm regaining some of my sense of taste. Yeah, because you haven't eaten anyone in forever. I'm already preparing my body for my duel with Legosi. My soul is throbbing. I'll confront you as my new self. Is he burning all of his strength reducers and everything? Yep. You and I are going to have the fiercest friendship the world has ever seen. I wonder what friendship with you would taste like, Legosi. Riz, you're making omelets today? Right, I can't wait. That's right, I'm feeling pretty confident today, so look forward to it. Hey, is it me or has Riz got bigger in this past week? He's taking his pills, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he keeps his pills on him at all times. It's just his growth spurt. It is not his growth spurt. Oh, I haven't even barely grabbed it. Because you ain't taking your pills, dummy. A broken raw egg tastes wonderful. Riz is filled with bloodlust. The duel is drawn near. Tomorrow's the day of my duel with Riz. I'm going to sleep early today. Okay, man. That's it. This last chapter really wasn't anything much. It was more so of us seeing what Riz is dealing with, seeing kind of his thoughts and his whole thought process in going into this whole fight with Legosi. And we see now more so than ever that Riz has lost all sense of self. He's completely gone crazy. He's completely demented, if you ask me. And he even warped and twisted with his personality. He's even warped and twisted his memory of what happened with Tim, as to where like him and Tim had this wonderful friendship, and Tim was happy to be eaten by him. So this whole thing, he has completely. I don't even know. This man is crazy. This man is like legit crazy. But I think I stopped at a wonderful point, so I can read 90 through 95 all consecutively. So I feel like that's just where the fight is going to take place and go down. So comment down below, let me know, is 95 is 90 through 95 a good place to read together? Boy, man, I'm so sorry, like I said, you guys, that I made you guys wait so long, but it was definitely worth it to see Legosi dress up and cross dress, and finally see the tension, and finally hearing Louis Senpai understand what's going on with Riz. And we saw Pina's thought process about the whole thing. We saw Riz's thought process. We see Legosi's thought process, and we got a nice little backstory with Gouhin-san. And I don't know, maybe could that fox been his wife? I don't know. But anyway, we got to see a nice flashback, and I know she has to be important because they wouldn't have showed it to us like they did if she wasn't important. So I'm super intrigued about that as well. But yeah, man, these 4 episodes, these 4 chapters were they were pretty good. I must say, what I'm thinking though, 86, 87, 88, and 89, they're not. You can't really tie them together. But why did it pull back up? At points, I felt like they were a little bit connected, because whatever we were going through with Gouhin-san kind of led us to like the soft. We got to see the softer side of Gouhin-san, and I feel like that's going to come into play in some of the later chapters. And then we got to dive into the whole thing of Pina, Legosi, and Riz, and seeing all of their thought process as of what's going on now as the fight is getting ready to start. And we see that Riz is definitely going to make his move against Pina-kun to try to kill him eventually after he finishes with Legosi, or he may decide to attack him earlier, because I felt like he was going to end him with a couple of their confrontations already. But as we noticed, that Pina is making a declaration as he's not going to be terrified by Riz. But man, these chapters were wonderful. I love them, and like I always say, you guys know that I love Beastars, man. And like I said, I'm sorry that I made you guys wait so long. This is your word incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button. You can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe. But only if you really want to, man. Remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, and manga matters as well, because Beastars made it so, man. Peace out.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you got it.